What's up, guys? Welcome to another episode of Pick Six Nation. And this time it's going to be episode number 144. And my guest for this episode is Ethan Quayle. Ethan, thank you so much for coming back on, man. I really appreciate it.
Yeah, thank you for having me on, Michael.
You're welcome. Thank you. Let's just get to our topics. We have training camp. We have preseason week 2 takeaways continued. We have A Smith Stefon Diggs. We have Josh Jacobs back with the Raiders. We have Jalen Hurts on the cover of Sports Illustrated's 2023 NFL preview. We have Aaron Rodgers, Jonathan Taylor. Chris Jones says that he will hold out until week 8. We have Trey Lance to the Cowboys. We have Reggie Bush defamation lawsuit. We have Isaiah Simmons to the Giants. And we have preseason week 3 takeaways so far. Let's get into training camp. Ethan, it's really unfortunate that Jerry Jeudy is injured. Hopefully he can recover as soon as possible because he's a huge part of that Broncos offense.
Yeah, it's really unfortunate. You hate to see anyone get injured in training camp, obviously, because regular season's about to start. So hopefully he gets back soon.
Yeah, hopefully he gets back soon. It was in the joint practice. I think it was the Broncos and Rams joint practice. It was a hamstring injury, and we have an article, and it's on CBS Sports, and it's by Jordan Dajani, and the article is titled "Jerry Jeudy Injury Update: Broncos wide receiver WR expected to miss several weeks with moderate hamstring issue, per report." And it says in the article, the Denver Broncos saw one of their key pillars on offense carted off the field Thursday during joint practices with the Los Angeles Rams. Wide receiver Jerry Jeudy took an end around and then grabbed his right upper leg. He had trouble getting on the cart and was visibly upset. His teammates came over to wish him well before being taken inside. After practice, head coach Sean Payton told reporters Jeudy suffered a hamstring injury and will undergo an MRI to determine the severity of the injury. Now, NFL media reports that Jeudy is expected to miss several weeks with what is described as a moderate hamstring injury. That reportedly puts his status for week 1 in question, but there is optimism that this is not a long-term issue for the Denver pass catcher. Okay. Horrible that happened to Jerry Jeudy, the hamstring injury. Hopefully he can recover as soon as possible.
Yeah, definitely.
All right, cool. Ethan, anything else you want to talk about regarding training camp?
No, I think we covered it.
All right, cool. Now let's go to preseason week 2 takeaways continued. Trey Lance had a nice game against the Denver Broncos in the 49ers week 2 preseason game against the Broncos. So Trey Lance had a really nice touchdown pass as well. What other takeaways do you have from week 2 of the preseason?
I think the Bears looked pretty good. They have some things to figure out at quarterback in their second string, but their Badgett, I think is his name. He looked really good. So that was promising.
Yeah, fair. And I also wanted to mention, thankfully, Isaiah Bolden is doing better. So that's nice to see that. Nice to see that he is he's out of the hospital as well. So really nice to see that he's made a lot of made progress.
Yeah, that's great to hear.
Yeah. Just want to see. yeah, it's just nice to see that Isaiah Bolden is out of the hospital. Nice to see that. Hopefully he can continue to get better.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I think we got that there regarding just wanting to just come back to week 2 of preseason. Or hang on, let me see anything else we should cover. I'll be right back, Ethan. Let me just see it. Actually, Oh, yeah. It's really unfortunate that DeMarvion Overshone had torn his ACL. Just really unfortunate to see that as well. Hopefully he can recover as soon as possible. So yeah. Anything else you want to touch on regarding week 2 preseason?
No, I think we got it.
All right, cool. Now let's go to Stephen A. Smith, Stefon Diggs. Nice job of Stefon Diggs saying that he doesn't want out of Buffalo. Really nice to see that.
Yeah, that's good.
So nice to see that. Just really, really nice response by Stefon Diggs to say that he doesn't want out of Buffalo. Stephen A. Smith had said that Diggs wanted out of said that the sources regarding the Stephen A. Smith sources regarding Stefon Diggs were wrong. Nice job by Stefon Diggs to go and say that Stephen A. Smith's sources were wrong. So nice to see that. And Stephen A. Yeah. Nice response to Stephen A. Smith by Stefon Diggs. I think we got that there. Mm-hmm. Anything else you want to touch on regarding the situation?
No, I think we got it.
All right, cool. Now let's go to Josh Jacobs back with the Raiders. It's a 1-year, $12 million deal. Nice to see that he is back with the Raiders. Ethan, thoughts?
Yeah, I think it's a good decision. I think they're a good pairing. They definitely use him a lot, and he's been a good player for him for a while. So yeah, makes sense.
All right, cool. And I just we have another article that we should pull up regarding Josh Jacobs, and it's on Sports Illustrated, and the article is by Madison Williams, and it's titled "Raiders offers to Josh Jacobs not even close to what he could make in next 2 years per report." And it says in the article, Raiders running back Josh Jacobs waited for a better contract ahead of the 2023 season, holding out from the team's offseason program and training camp until he was offered a 1-year, $12 million deal on Saturday. The Raiders placed the franchise tag on their star running back during the offseason, during the offseason, but Jacobs did not sign the $10.091 million $1 million tender ahead of the July 17th deadline. However, there was a report that Jacobs was offered this deal before the deadline. Pro Football Talk's Mike Florio is stating now that this report was false. Sources told Florio that the deals before this one were not even close, in quotes, with the comma at close, especially given what Jacobs has the potential to make over the next 2 years. So nice to see that Josh Jacobs is back with the Raiders. Hopefully he can have another amazing season like the one he had in the 2022-2023 season.
Yeah. I hope for that too.
Awesome. Ethan, anything else you want to touch on regarding Josh Jacobs?
No, I think we got it.
Wait, hang on. Let's pull up the tweet from, I think there's a tweet from Rappaport that we should, let me go to X now, which is what it's now called. Hang on. I'm just going to pull up that tweet. I got to sign in. Ethan, give me 1 second. I'm just trying to do that. Hang on 1 second, my man. All right. I got the tweet. All right. Here's the tweet from Ian Rappaport. It says, he's back. All right. He's back, the hashtag Raiders and star running back RB. Josh Jacobs have agreed to terms on a new 1-year contract that can be worth up to $12 million. Sources tell me and at Tom Pelissero, 12 million, comma, sources tell me and at Tom Pelissero, comma, taking the place of the franchise tag, period. The NFL rushing leader returns on a deal that includes a signing bonus. That's awesome to see. And he's also switching, Josh Jacobs is also switching his number from 28 to 8 as well. So nice to see that as well. And best of luck to Josh Jacobs hopefully he can hopefully things continue to go well for Josh Jacobs on the Raiders.
Yeah.
All right, cool. I think we got that there. Anything else you want to touch on regarding Josh Jacobs being back with the Raiders?
No, I think we got it.
All right, cool. Now let's go to Jalen Hurts on the cover of Sports Illustrated's 2023 NFL preview. That's awesome for him to see. Congratulations to Jalen Hurts. He's just had an unbelievable career up to this point. He reached the led the Eagles to the Super Bowl last year, last season in the 2022-2023 season. Congratulations to him on being on the cover of Sports Illustrated's 2023 NFL preview. That's awesome for Jalen Hurts. Hopefully things continue to go well for Jalen Hurts.
Yeah, he's been doing great, so hopefully that continues this year.
100%. Absolutely. All right, I think we got that there. Anything else you want to touch on regarding Jalen Hurts being on the cover of Sports Illustrated's 2023 NFL preview?
No, I think we covered it.
All right, cool. Now let's go to Aaron Rodgers. Aaron Rodgers would like to give the Jets a few good years and then hand it off to Zach Wilson. He also wrote, he also said really nice things about Mekhi Becton, which I will go pull up. What are your thoughts?
Say that again.
Aaron Rodgers said really nice things about Mekhi Becton, and then Aaron Rodgers also he's going to give the Jets a few good years, and then he's going to hand it off to Zach Wilson.
Yeah, I think that's sounds right. I mean, he's getting towards the end of his career, and obviously he wants the best for his team now. So, yeah, that sounds right. Makes sense.
Yeah. All right, we have this tweet from JPA Football, and it says, #Jets Aaron Rodgers with a really touching and amazing quote on his new starting right tackle, Mekhi Becton, via @Mike Garafolo. Mekhi Becton has come a long way, from overcoming tough injuries, to his weight loss, to the social media criticism, period. He very much deserves to have this moment. And then the clapping, I think it's a clapping emoji. Let me just go do that. Yeah, it's the clapping hands emoji to end that tweet and end the X post or whatever. Yeah, right. And then there's the quote, the Aaron Rodgers quote, and there's a photo of that and a photo of Aaron Rodgers and Mekhi Becton. And then here's the quote. And it says, I just told him I love him. It says, quote, I just told him I love him. I mean, he's come I love him, period. I mean, he's come a long way, period. I'm really proud of him, period. As much as anybody on the team, period. The way that Mekhi has grown this month has been really spectacular, period. I don't know if you guys get the chance to talk about him, talk to him a whole lot, but I just feel like his head is in a really good spot, period. And he feels like he's part of it, period. He's been playing really well, period. I don't know what the film is going to show, but it felt like out there that he protected well, period. He's a mountain of a man, period. He leads us out on the field, period. It's like old school battles when you send your biggest guy out first, and here's Mekhi leading us on the field. It's like old school battles when you send your biggest guy out first, and here's Mekhi leading us on the field, period. It's pretty cool, period. Quote, but it is amazing to see, when you empower people, when you encourage people, when you wrap your arms around people, you see the personality start to come out, you see the confidence start to grow, period. And I think that's what we've tried to do with Mekhi, make him feel like he's a part of this grow, period. And I think that's what we've tried to do with Mekhi, make him feel like he's a part of this and make him feel important period. period. And he's returned that love and trust and support with a lot of really good play, period, end quote. That's awesome. Awesome to see that Mekhi Becton has made so much progress. Just really nice to see that. Really nice to see that. He's just been through so much, and he's made so much progress, which is really nice to see that. Just really nice to see that.
Yeah, definitely.
Awesome. Thanks. All right. I think we got that there. Anything else you want to touch on regarding Aaron Rodgers?
No, I think we got it.
Oh, wait. One more thing, actually. Actually, no, I think we got it. Are we good? Ethan, are we good regarding Aaron Rodgers?
Yep. Yeah, I think so.
All right, cool. Now let's go to Jonathan Taylor. He's been allowed to seek a trade. The Dolphins, they are a huge. They're in the running to get him. So it's just been a crazy situation regarding Jonathan Taylor. And we have an article by Stephen Holder. Stephen Holder, and it's on ESPN, and the article is titled "Colts Field Inquiries, Trade Offers for Jonathan Taylor, Source Says." And it says in the article, Jonathan Taylor could be a step closer to getting his wish, but time is of the essence, period. The Indianapolis Colts have given Taylor until Tuesday to find a suitable trade after authorizing the star running back earlier this week to engage with other teams in search of a trade partner, period. 6 teams have inquired about Taylor's availability, and 2 of them have engaged the Colts with offers, 6 teams have inquired about Taylor's availability, and 2 of them have engaged the Colts with offers, including the Miami Dolphins, a source told ESPN on Wednesday, period. The situation remains fluid, and it is unclear whether a team is willing to meet the Colts' trade demands. The situation remains fluid, and it is unclear whether a team is willing to meet the Colts' trade demands, after demands, which have been described by sources as being a first-round pick or a package of picks worth similar value. So very interesting situation regarding Jonathan Taylor. Hopefully he gets the money that he deserves as soon as possible.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, I think we got that there regarding Jonathan Taylor. I think we got that there. Anything else you want to touch on regarding Jonathan Taylor?
No, I think we got it.
All right, cool. Now let's go to Chris Jones. Says that he will hold out until week 8. This is very interesting. He is looking for a new contract as well. He's looking for a big extension. Hopefully. Oh wait, no. Hang on. Let's go back to Jonathan Taylor for a second. Ethan, let's go back to Jonathan Taylor. Hopefully, Jonathan Taylor gets the money that he deserves as soon as possible.
Yep. Yeah, I agree.
All right, cool. Now let's go to Chris Jones. Let's go to Chris Jones. Says that he will hold out until week 8. Very interesting. with Chris Jones' situation, hopefully he can get the money that he deserves as soon as possible. Ethan?
Yep. Yeah, I agree.
100%. 100%. And we're going to another article, and it's on sporting. It's on the Sporting News, and it's by Dan Treacy, and it's titled "Chiefs Chris Jones indicates he'll sit out through Week 8 of NFL season: I can afford it." And it says in the article, Jones has spent the summer away from the Chiefs, holding out in hopes of a new contract, period. On Tuesday, he indicated that holdout could last through Week 8 of the regular season when one fan asked when he planned to show up, period. And here's the tweet of Chris Jones saying Week 8. That's the tweet, the X post of Chris Jones saying Week 8, and it's replied, and the reply is to @Sean Berkey. That's the X post there. And then it also says in the article, when another fan pointed out that Jones would cost himself money by holding out, he responded, quote, "I can afford it, period," end quote. And there's the tweet of Chris Jones saying, "I can afford it." And there's the X post saying that. Here's the X post of Chris Jones saying, "I can afford it." And then the reply is to @Arrowhead Live. Hang on, I'm pulling up. Arrowhead Live had previously said, in response to Chris Jones's Week 8 post, Arrowhead Live had said that'd be a hefty tab, period. And then Sean Berkey's post was @Stone Cold Jones. So when you gonna show up? Because you be playing too much on Twitter and social media, period. You've been an all-pro on social media during training camp. ... You're under contract for this year, correct? For how much money, period? Man, I bet it's rough to live on $20 million in a year. Money, period. Man, I bet it's rough to live on $20 million in a year, period. And then there's also a photo, and there's like a chalkboard thing, and it says, "If it's out of your hands, it deserves freedom from your mind also, period." And then Chris Jones's username, it's there. And then at the bottom, it says @Anatomy Midtown. And it says in like the top right, there's also the top right corner, real Kansas City Chiefs fans, and then the Super Bowl 58 champions. Wait, what? Wait, Super Bowl 50. Yeah, Super Bowl 57, excuse me. Super Bowl 57 in the Roman numerals on the top right hand corner. That was the photo of all that. And then Chris Jones replying to that Week 8. So Yeah, I think we got that there. Ethan, anything else you want to touch on regarding Chris Jones? Chris Jones saying that he will hold out till week 8. Week 8.
No, I think we covered it.
All right, cool. Now let's go to Trey Lance to the Cowboys. And the Cowboys, they get Trey Lance. The 49ers get a 4th rounder out of that. It's unfortunate that it didn't work out for Trey Lance in San Francisco. Hopefully it can work out for him in Dallas, and hopefully he can thrive there.
Yeah, he's a very talented dual threat quarterback, so I think he'll be successful somewhere.
Yeah, he will. I think he'll thrive in Dallas. He will definitely thrive in Dallas. I for sure think that will happen. And there's an article in the Washington Post by Mark Mask, and it's titled 49ers agree to trade former number 3 pick Trey Lance to Cowboys. And it says in the article, the San Francisco 49ers officially moved on from their bold but ill-fated move to land quarterback Trey Lance with the 3rd overall choice in the NFL draft 2 years ago. Period. They agreed Friday to trade Lance to the Dallas Cowboys for a 4th round pick in next year's draft, according to a person familiar with the deal. So, very interesting regarding that situation. And the Dolphins also were able to go and get Bradley Chubb, Tyreek Hill, Jalen Waddle, with the 49ers giving 3 first-round picks. So, yeah, I mean, it's just unfortunate that things didn't that Trey Lance it's just unfortunate that he got screwed in San Francisco. Really unfortunate. Hopefully he can thrive with the Cowboys.
Yeah, definitely.
So, yeah, I want to check one more thing regarding that situation, and then I think we can go to – I just want to check one more thing. Oh, wait, hang on. Yeah. The picks that were sent to Miami were that turned into Tyreek Hill, Jalen Waddle, and Bradley Chubb for the Dolphins. So, very interesting to see that. Hopefully Trey Lance can thrive on the Cowboys. Yeah, Ethan, anything else you want to touch on there?
No, we got it.
All right, cool. Now let's go to the Reggie Bush's defamation lawsuit. His defamation. He's going to do a defamation lawsuit against the NCAA. Reggie Bush absolutely deserves his Heisman back. I mean, it's just, he absolutely deserves to have it back. Ethan?
Yeah, I think it's I agree with you.
Yeah, he for sure does. Yeah, he's going to file a defamation lawsuit. And we have an article, and it's on AOL.com or AOL dot, and it says, the article is titled, "Former USC star Reggie Bush plans defamation lawsuit against NCAA." And the article is by, it says like the Grio, and then there's a vertical bar, and it says Associated Press. And it says in the article, Bush seeks to restore his honors, comma, including Heisman Trophy, comma, at University of Southern California. Wait, there's like before the article. And then it says Los Angeles AP. All right, let's read from former. This is part of the article. Former Southern California running back Reggie Bush plans to file a defamation lawsuit against the NCAA over a statement made by college sports' governing body about the reasoning for its decision not to restore the Heisman Trophy winners' records. Bush and his attorneys at McCathern PLLC announced the lawsuit Wednesday in the rented President's Suite atop the Coliseum, comma, the Trojans' home for the past 100 years, period. The records, period. Bush and his attorneys at McCathern PLLC announced the lawsuit Wednesday in the rented President's Suite atop the Coliseum, comma, the Trojans' home for the past 100 years, period. The peristyle end of the venerable stadium features large banners honoring all of USC's 8 Heisman winners except current quarterback Caleb Williams and Bush, comma, who is hoping to clear up his current murky status in college football history. Bush is filing the suit, college football history, period. Bush is filing the suit as part of his quest. Bush is filing the suit as part of his quest to reclaim the Heisman he voluntarily returned in 2010 after the school was hit with heavy NCAA sanctions related to improper financial benefits he received during his playing career, period. And it says, quote, "I've got dreams of coming back in this stadium and running out of that tunnel with the football team, comma," end quote. There's the beginning quote before "I've," and then the end quote after team and the comma. Bush said, period, quote, "I've got dreams of walking back in here and seeing my jersey and my banner right down there next to the rest of the Heisman Trophy winners, period. But I can't rightfully do that without my Heisman Trophy winners, period. But I can't rightfully do that without my Heisman Trophy, period," end quote. Bush is suing over a statement issued in July 2021 describing the star's playing career at USC as a pay-for-play, in quotes, pay-for-play, pay-for-play, in quotes, in quote, arrangement, period. The NCAA used the phrase while detailing why it wouldn't restore the records of Bush's playing career, comma, which the Heisman Trust has cited as the next step in returning Bush's trophy. Period. Quote, "The NCAA statement is completely false and highly offensive, comma," end quote. A statement from Bush's lawyers read, period, quote. And then, quote, "The NCAA knew Mr. Bush was never even accused of, comma, involved in, comma, much less sanctioned for any pay-for-play arrangement, pay-for-play, and then arrangement, which never occurred, period, end quote. The NCAA didn't immediately respond to Bush's lawsuit. All right. So we have, it's like the single quote for pay-for-play arrangement. Yeah, single apostrophe. So, yeah, man, hopefully Reggie Bush wins, man. Hopefully Reggie Bush wins. He absolutely deserves his Heisman back. He absolutely deserves his Heisman. Ethan?
Yeah, I think we covered it.
All right, cool. Now let's go to Isaiah Simmons to the Giants. I mean, the Giants get a great player in Isaiah Simmons. He's going to thrive in Wink Martindale's defense, Isaiah Simmons. I mean, and also Kyler Murray wanted the Cardinals to draft CeeDee Lamb in the 2020 draft. I mean, and the Cardinals selected Isaiah Simmons. But yeah, Ethan, what are your thoughts?
Yeah, I mean he's a talented player definitely, but he's got to prove himself still, and jury's out on him because he hasn't done that great so far. So we'll see.
Yeah, I mean he's all, Isaiah Simmons is extremely versatile. I mean, well, and the Cardinals got a 7th round pick in 2024 out of that as well. They get a 7th rounder in return for 2024. And we have an article, and it's on ESPN, and it's by Josh Weinfuss, and it's titled "Cardinals Trade Isaiah Simmons to Giants for 7th round pick." And it says in the article, the Arizona Cardinals have moved on from 2020 first round pick Isaiah Simmons with about 2 weeks left until week 1, period. Arizona traded Simmons, now a safety, to the New York Giants for a 2024 7th round pick, the Cardinals announced. So, I mean, Isaiah Simmons, extremely versatile. He's going to thrive in Wink Martindale's defense. He's just going to absolutely thrive on the Giants. And hopefully things go well. Best of luck to Isaiah Simmons on the New York Giants. Isaiah Simmons on the New York Giants.
Yeah.
I want to find.
Hey, Mike, I'll probably have to head off in a couple of minutes here, okay?
Okay. Okay, Ethan, hang on. Look. Hang on 1 second. And we have a tweet from Microphone. And it says in the tweet, "This is the most Arizona Cardinals story ever." And then the crying, laughing emoji. And then there's the photo of the Kevin Patra article, like the screenshot of the Kevin Patra article. And that's titled, Kyler Murray stumps for cards to draft CeeDee Lamb. And then there's also another article from Darren Urban. I believe the Kevin Patra article is on NFL.com. Yeah, it was on there. It's on there. And then And then it also has the photo of the title of another article, and it's by Darren Urban, and it's titled Cardinals Draft Eraser, Isaiah Simmons with top pick. There's the photo of that. And then there's the photo of the Adam Schefter tweet, and that says trade, the photo screenshot in the X post. And it also says in the post, trade, Isaiah Simmons is being traded from the Cardinals to the New York Giants and why? For a seventh round pick in 2024, per source period. So there's the photos of that. So very interesting to see that. I mean, very interesting thing to think about. And also make sure to go check out Microphone. He has great content. Make sure you go check him out. He does really nice work on really nice. He makes awesome videos. So really go check out his work. Go follow him on X, Instagram, YouTube. Go follow him. He does great work. So I think we got that there. Nice post for. I think we got that there. And best of luck to Isaiah Simmons on the Giants.
Yeah, best of luck.
All right, cool. Now let's go to preseason week 3 takeaways so far. I mean, the Bears almost beat the Bills. That was a close game. The Broncos blew out the Rams. And we also have the Saints-Texans game tonight. Ethan, what do you take away from week 3 of the preseason?
I didn't see most of it, but I think it's just good to see people fighting for spots and getting playing time that normally don't, because a lot of people are fighting for their careers and livelihoods right now. So it's pretty inspiring to see.
Yeah, and also the 53, the cut down to the 53-man roster is Tuesday. So that it's the rosters have to be at 53 by this Tuesday. So very interesting. And they have until 4 p.m. Eastern this Tuesday to NFL teams have until 4 p.m. Eastern to get their rosters down to 53. So, yeah, I mean, we've had a really nice preseason so far. I'm looking forward to the Saints-Texans preseason game tonight, which will cap off preseason. So, nice to see that. Ethan, anything else you want to touch on?
No, I think we got it.
All right, cool. All right, cool. I think that's pretty much it for this episode. Ethan, thank you so much for coming on. I really appreciate it, and you're welcome anytime.
Yep, thank you for having me, Michael. Always good.
Awesome, thank you. Also, hopefully you guys enjoyed this episode. Take care, guys. Have a good one. And Ethan, take care, man. Have a good one.
Yep, you too.
All right, thank you. All right, bye.